In the 25 years of doing this show, one of the most amazing moments was when that gentleman, Lukas Nelson, at Promise of the Real, first came into our studio. Lucas had his guitar and his band, and we didn't know what to expect. And Willie Nelson's kid, that's all we knew.
Well, he had a wife and a new baby sleeping outside in the bus outside of the station. I mean, he's a complete package. And that, what a phrase! What a way to turn a phrase. That song's amazing.
His live performance 5 years ago was the first time that Lucas ever played one of his songs live on the radio. Since that time, we are devoted disciples of Lukas Nelson and the Promise of the Real. He's gone on to play much bigger shows, including The Tonight Show, David Letterman, Jimmy Kimmel. Currently, the band is putting its finishing touches on a new record and getting out on the road this summer on a tour that lands at the Tractor Tavern on August 21st. I won't be there to remind you the week before, so please put it on your calendar right now to see Lukas Nelson. Lucas, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Wait, what was this about a wife and a kid?
Yeah, I was wondering about that, too.
I think you're thinking of someone else.
I think you're thinking about Shooter Jennings.
Well, you know what? You might be right.
Shooter Jennings had
apologize.
someone in the trailer.
Bad news, Lucas. They're here in the studio now. I apologize. This is the first time you're hearing about it.
You probably just gave my ex-girlfriend a heart attack.
My apologies, brother. My apologies.
So, Lucas, how are you? What's happening?
I'm great, man. I'm great. I'm sad you're leaving. That sucks.
Well, I'm not I'm stepping aside and moving around, and I'm going to play. I'm going to play a little music too. And watching guys like you, I know the only way to do it right is to really work hard at it all day long. Because I know that this stuff doesn't happen by accident with you.
No. You got to work hard all day long. I play 10 hours a day, and 7 days a week.
Yeah, I talked to Lucas about this, how much he actually plays. And I've heard stories about really great people at their instruments, even like Eddie Van Halen, and how they really, in some ways, they don't have a social life. They lock themselves in a room and they just practice, and they keep coming up with new stuff. But it's not just you, Lucas. Your whole band is this incredible, it's almost like it's a organism when you guys are playing. You're all like breathing together the same fire and the same passion.
Yeah, well, that's very, very true, and it's the power of music bringing people together.
Now, how are you doing? Are you touring all over the place? I was such a thrill to see you on like big shows like the Tonight Show and all that. What's your life like these days? Are you traveling all over the country? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm traveling all over the country. Just in Philadelphia last night at the World Cafe. I'm headed to Vienna, Virginia. Right now, as we speak, I'm on the bus in the back and just hanging out. We're just playing all year long.
When you're driving, on your way to Virginia, you're in Philadelphia now. Is it really the life we imagine from the movies? Are you sitting on the bus, noodling, working out songs, writing songs? And these days, can you record while you're traveling?
You can. I have my iPhone now, which is a perfect little personal assistant. In fact, I woke up and wrote a song this morning that doesn't have a melody to it yet, but I like the lyrics. Do you want to hear them?
Yeah, you have you've got the lyrics right now, and you can give us a little taste?
Yeah, I got them right on my iPhone here. I just
wow, this is a thrill. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, so it's called Kill the Cancer.
Okay.
It says, how do you buy your soul back once you sold it in naivete? When you were young and stupid with your drunk tattoo of Cupid still bleeding on your lower back, your beating heart still yet to crack. You're only half a human being with this attraction to the dream, your independence compromised, your codependence in disguise, and your only hope is now to kill the cancer, leave the scene, kill the cancer, leave the scene.
Oh.
You know,
There you go.
Wow.
Lucas, going to Philly has that effect on a lot of people.
Yeah.
Sounds like you met a nice girl.
Yeah. I was driving through Philadelphia, and all these real optimistic thoughts came to me.
It's for the album, The Flavor of Asbestos.
No, that's by the way, those lyrics, that's powerful. You have powerful poetry in you. You heard the song we were just playing that you what was it?
Forever is a four-letter word in the country.
That is an amazing song, and so you're waking up and you're writing these songs.
Yeah, and it could be a song or it could be a poem, like you said. I don't really have.
Now, what will come next with that song? Will you then sit around on the guitar and work on the music?
Yeah, or I'll bring it to the band and we'll try and write the music together. Or whatever.
Yeah.
I know you've been working on a record for a while, and I follow you on Facebook, and you said, I'm going to take a step back. There's a couple things I want to redo because you want to get it just right before you release it.
Yeah, well, the last couple records we did, in fact, every record we've done so far, whether it be the EP or the record, we've always done it really fast. Never spent much time on it. It's always been like in the middle of touring season, and we just spend a week in recording the tracks and then a week mixing, and then it's done. And so I figured this is our third real album, and our first album really with Corey playing with us. Besides Wasted, which was with Corey, but it was with other people too. So this is just with us. This is our first band album, really.
Yeah, and when I saw you live, I was like, wow, when you capture that dynamic, you play with incredible dynamics live. And I thought, wow, at some point you're going to explode with a dynamic. I'll bet you this album, you're taking some time on it. It's going to capture that dynamic of the band, and you have it in place now. This could be the big breakout album.
Yeah, it could be, and now we've got new management with us. We're working with Red Light Management, a guy named Brad Sands, who also manages Primus, and we've got a little more direction with where we're going. We want to have a label help us release it, hopefully. So we're shopping around, and we're kind of wanting to do it right on all cylinders this time.
We met you. You were 21. That's like 5 years ago. I think you're 26 years old now. Still at the beginning of your career.
Yeah, I'm 25 still. I'll be 26 Christmas Day.
And no kids and wife, just to clear the record again, make sure I didn't...
Yeah, he said ex-girlfriend. So is there any, are you married to your music, I think is the right way to ask that question.
Yeah, I'm married to my music. I loved my ex very much. We were together on and off for about 7 years. She's the love of my life, and I'll always love her. But I had to make a decision to go, basically to stick with her and then go the whole family route, and then to be free and play my music and make that the most important thing.
That's got to be tough.
Even though with her it would be the most important thing, but I just felt like I needed to leave and be on my own and be free, because I think she was ready to have something a little more serious.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't think people understand. They see the being on stage and getting some glory and having an audience love you, but I don't think they actually understand what an artist sacrifices to make their work incredible.
Yeah, it's a big sacrifice just being on the road and being away from the family. We have two of our band members have a family at home. And it's hard. Every day it's hard for them to be away. It's not easy.
Yeah, those Skype visits are...
right?
Yeah.
Skype.
Yeah.
Skype is important.
Yeah, it's very important.
But when something happens and there's a miscommunication, or there's self-reception, or you're in the middle of a heated debate, and then you go through a place where you're in the middle of the woods and the phone cuts out. It can be very stressful.
When we met you, Lukas, I said there's no question you're going to have a wonderful long career in music, and I thank goodness you're going to carry on the tradition of great music for decades to come. I knew you would do that, but I never knew you'd become a fashion model. How the heck did you get the deal with the clothes company that you and your dad do?
Oh, that was Dad and me and my brother. John Varvatos is now a good friend also, and I like the clothes. They're elegant. They're nice.
Yeah, you look
He's
good
selling
in them. Oh,
Wait
yeah.
a minute, there's a Lukas Nelson brand of
The
clothing?
highest end stuff in town. I mean,
No
really
kidding.
nice. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's good, simple stuff.
Would it look okay on me, Lukas, or am I too old? Because I got to get some stage
No, it would
clothes.
look great on you. I mean, it's actually it's kind of a universal all ages. I mean, it's like
Of course, he's selling it to me.
It's a lot of black. It's kind of it's men's clothing.
Anything that hides me is a good color for me.
You won't
John
find,
Barbados is very
you won't
fancy,
find
like
a
it.
magazine without seeing these guys in there in these clothes, and they look wonderful.
That's Lukas. I've seen.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Wait a minute. Is his name prominently big in the ads, or how did you know this?
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's me and Dad. If you look up or Google it or whatever, you probably could right now. You just look up online or something. Willie Nelson, Lukas Nelson, Barbados.
Well, Lukas, when I end the radio show, the 5-day-a-week radio show, I'm going to continue doing a music podcast here in Seattle with bands that are coming through. I'm trying to get it distributed possibly through Clear Channel's iHeartRadio and various other places. All the times I've come to see you after having you on the show, you've seen me say, I won't be there at the end of the show because I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. August 21st at the Tractor Tavern. Let's party till dawn. Can we party?
Yeah.
Can I party with you till dawn? I might have to wear a gas mask because I have to breathe
Sounds like fun.
100% oxygen. But I would really.
Wait. Say that again. You're going to party with me till dawn?
I'm going to party with you till dawn.
Well, that's perfect.
Oh, God, help us all.
And by the way, I have a feeling I'll still be the first one to go to bed.
Yes,
I'll be leaving